Howdy, it's Alexander here at AZ Firearms Auctions, taking a look at one of the cooler guns we have coming up in our March 7th auction. Now, a lot of you guys already recognize this, but for those of you that don't, this is a SCAR 17S. SCAR, of course, standing for Special Operations Forces Combat Assault Rifle. They left out a few letters, but I'll forgive them for that, because they made such a cool rifle. Now, I'll talk about how it works in a minute, but going back to the history, the SCAR program starts from a US SOCOM solicitation for two rifles that were in 7.62 NATO and 5.56 NATO that shared a lot of ergonomics and parts commonality. And what Fabrique Nationale, FN, came up with was this. The SCAR, in this case H, which stood for heavy at the time. The parallel was the 5.56 version, which was the SCAR L. Now, a lot of you guys around my age grew up playing CSGO, Battlefield, Call of Duty. This thing is featured very heavily in all of those. And the 7.62x51 version is what eventually became the SCAR, the common one. US SOCOM didn't really find any improvements with the 5.56, the SCAR L, over the Block 1 SOPMOD M4 that was already in use. But with the 7.62x51 version, there was an improvement over the Mark 12 SPR, namely, this is in 7.62x51 versus 5.56. And honestly, good for them. It's a super cool system. When you look at the bolt itself, it's a multi-lug bolt, so very similar to ARs or AR-180s or AUGs or everything else under the sun that has a multi-lug bolt. And the bolt carrier itself is based off of the Stoner's design, cams in the same way, so very similar to also a short stroke like a G36. Super proven. Of course, this is beefed up because it's 7.62x51. Kind of a tank. I love it. This example is coming up in March 7th. It has a Vortex Strikefire OpMod, which is the Optics Planet release. It has a cool magnifier, pretty cool to see. It does have the original backup sights. It does have the original stock, which is just cool. Looks like an UGG boot. This can be yours. Once again, check this out at pogauctions.com on March 7th. I hope to see you there.